All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to start by saying, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Ka'alamla Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakudash, and also double honor to the apostles and the elders of Grand Millstone, and shalom to Yakim pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakudash. I'm back again with a quick lesson. And literally, here's going to be a quick lesson, and this is on YN, on the one of this news channel on YouTube. All right, as you can see here, it says discontent in Africa, anti-government protests in Kenya, Tunisia. All right, the one shut down, I guess. Then what do you have here? Macron faces vote for of no confidence, more protesting over there in in France. Okay, so as you can see, we're living in we're living in some good old times, man. This has to be um the end of Esau society. All right, this has to be it. Because the next rulership is coming, and the man who's in charge of all these people living reckless life and living a low life and protesting, fighting for freedom, right, is Esau. Okay, he's the one doing, causing people to be protesting worldwide. All right, let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 10. Let me see. Sirach, chapter 10, verse 1. I'm gonna read I'm gonna read it in King James version. Then I'm gonna read it in a GNLT or GMBDC. All right, let's go pull them up. Okay. It says let me start in GBNDC. It says, a wise ruler will educate his people and his government will be orderly. All right. This is not a wise ruler. That's why you see worldwide people protesting, because this man is wicked. Okay, he has these draconian measurements out there, the draconian laws, the he's literally taking people freedom, he's taking people's freedom away. Okay. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees that wrought grievousness which they have prescribed, which is what Esau is doing. All the reason why these people are protesting worldwide is because Esau is causing some type of some type of chaos worldwide. All right. Verse 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment, take away the wrath from the poor of my people, that we don't might be their prey, that they might rob the fatherless. And among these people protesting, you do have Israelites, man. All right. Scattered on the four corners of the earth. And they don't know who they are. Let me see here. Let's go from there. Go to the book of Proverbs, right? Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn. The people who's in the rulership right now are the Edomites, the so-called white man. All right. And as you can see, the whole world is mourning right now, man. People are mourning right now because Esau. All right. Psalms chapter 7. Suck yeah. Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So Esau is he's the wicked, and he's the one who's in power right now, ruling the earth. Okay. And that's why you see the whole world right now is going through it. So going back to Sirach chapter 10, verse 1, our wise ruler will educate his people, and his government will be orderly, right? As we know, Esau is in power, and all these nations under him, he abuses them. It says verse 2, all the officials and all the citizens will be like their ruler. All right. If this was righteous kingdom, everybody will be living good. Everybody will be all right. Everybody will have common sense. All right. Since it's a kingdom rulership, everybody's just like their ruler. Verse 3, an uneducated king will ruin his people, which is Esau, man. Esau is a fool. All right. Esau is a fool. The man don't believe in the Most High. The man don't believe, um, how the Most High created earth. The man is trying to change that. The man is trying to change how people, how the Most High made a man and woman is changing now. The man is making fake seeds. The man is mixing chemicals up to create meat. It's ridiculous, man. All right, the man just got people going insane. It's an uneducated king will ruin his people, but a government will grow stronger if its rulers are wise. Is this kingdom of Israel growing stronger? Fuck no. It's growing weaker and weaker because what? Wickedness has spread. He's spreading wickedness, man. From the time this bitch ass nigga Esau came in power, man. Verse 4. The Lord sees of the government of the world and brings the right person to power at the right time, which is what the Most High is doing. There's a translate, happening right now. The Eastern kingdom is going down. That's why you see all these protesting happening worldwide. I'm gonna get our preset just to show you that the success of that person is in the Lord's hands. The Lord is the source of the honor and given to an official. Don't be angry. Let's see. Don't be angry with someone for every little things he does wrong. Don't do anything out of injured pride. And Esau's known Esau's character fits that right here, man. It says, verse 7, arrogance and injustice are hated by both the Lord and human beings. Injustice and arrogance and worthy cause nations to fall from power. And this is what you're seeing. Esau is falling from power, man, because what? Injustice, arrogance, and worthy cause nations to fall from power, and the others then rise to take their place. And who's rising up right now to take Esau's place? The Israelites. All right. Verse 9, we are only dust and ashes. What have we got to be proud of, right? Our body decays even while we are alive. But Esau does not understand that, man. Okay. Now let's read that in KJV. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. What man of man that rule of the city is such order the way therein. Verse 3, an unwise king destroy his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Which is like I mentioned to you, that's the elect who's coming in right now. Okay, the house of David is coming in. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. In due time, he will set over it one that is profitable, which is the Israelites who are profitable, not Esau. Verse 5, in the hand of the Most High is a prosperous man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. Bear no hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong. Does Esau do that? Look what all these countries right here they're going through, and the reason why Esau will really be causing trouble among these nations is because they don't want to agree with his NWO or his decrees and all that, man. Such as that country Uganda, they don't want to fuck with that whole LGBTQ. So you know what Esau's going to do? He's going to go over there and cause trouble, man. Take that whole nation down. And when I say take the whole nation down, like really step in there and move the power, move the rulers who are ruling Uganda. All right, verse 7. It's like, bear no hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, but do nothing at all by injury practices. By injurious practices. Verse 7. Pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both that one commit iniquity. And Esau's pride Okay, verse 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that's what's happening right now. And this is what you're seeing happening. Why is earth and ashes proud? Right? And that's us as human beings. You know, there's no there's no there is no a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such one setteth his own soul to sale, because while he liveth he cast away his bowels. All right. Okay, so let's go from there. Show you something here.
This Falafala farm gate scandals, there's been a lot of court cases. In fact, even today, there's a court case. A number of political
So there's national shutdown in South Africa right now, man.
different countries blackouts. So calls for Ramaphosa to step down is not, has not started last night or today. This call for him to step down has been going on for.
He says anti-government protests in Kenya, Tunisia, government or lawlessness and violence will not be tolerated. You know, this is why he's gonna get to Babylon.
Conference, as a president of the country, then people were sure that he is.
It said Senegal tension rise due to trial of main opposition leader, and these leaders that are becoming in power are set up by Esau, and they're coming in doing the beating of Esau, man.
Electricity issue.
This is protesters demand President Ramaphosa to step down.
In his cabinet, right, saying
So
a
people are
minister
really
of
pissed off,
electricity
man.
has been interviewed just to take charge of the country's rolling blackouts. We've seen, actually, I don't know whether it's coincident or what.
This is court prohibits effort from shutting down stores and businesses.
Hasn't been experiencing much power.
It says Kenya demonstrations against increasing cost of living. Hey, same shit happening over here in Australia. The cost of living is rising up. People haven't really felt it, and the minute they're gonna feel it, what's everything's gonna take place. Second Ezra, the 15th chapter.
Any load shedding, even today, there's been no schedule for load shedding. So people are actually.
This is national down, not national shutdown in South Africa.
First protest that the country is going to see. There's been several other.
Okay, so that's one right there. Then you got this here, you know, um, preparation role with French President Macron stepped down amid amid or uproar over. Let me see. People protesting uproar over unpopular pension reform bills. You know, people are tired, man. People are tired of this damn devil. Okay, Esau is down, man. These are signs. Let's go finish off in Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me, consider all these things very carefully. When you see some of the signs I have told you about have appeared, have appeared, you will know that the time has come when when God the Messiah will begin, will bring judgment on the world He has created. There will be earthquakes, national rebellions, which you just seen right here, protests in many African countries. Okay, over here in France, see, there will be earthquakes. There was an earthquake that just hit Peru, Ecuador. Those are signs, baby. There will be earthquakes, national rebellions, international intrigues, unstable leaders. Right? These people are protesting because they have unstable leaders. Okay, and confused rulers. When you see these things happening, you will know that it's like you know that they are what the Most High have spoken about since the beginning of creation. The beginning and the end of everything that happens in this world are clear. And you can see it, man. All right, this is it right here, man. You know, it's not good. Okay? It's not good, man. Check this out. It says here protests against rolling black cars increasing, right? So, man, with that, man, hopefully he was edified. Shalom.